Good morning, everybody. We're going to go over the brief rules on the championship for today. Of course, we're using the world standard rules on most of the event. There's a few exceptions that will be changed. So this is the things you guys need to understand. Is when we're done with the rules, we're going to do a coin flip to see what side of the table you choose. So after the rules meeting, don't go nowhere because we still need to do the coin toss, okay?
После, когда закончится rules meeting, будет прикольно. Посмотрим, кто берет. Это сторона есть. Просто не уходите, когда закончится rules meeting.
Yeah. It's the best of 5 matches. Okay? Best of 5 matches. The cadence is don't move, go. Okay? Don't move, go.
Все, знаете, что команда don't и борется это best of 5 и best of 7, когда будет 5 matches best of 7.
Yeah. You got 30 seconds to get your grip. Okay? If you do not get your grip, we go to a referee's grip.
У нас 30 секунд, что сделаем захват. Когда не сделаем захват, начинает судейский захват.
When we go into the referee's grip, the rest of the matches stay in a referee's grip.
Когда поединок начинается судейский захват, все до конца будет судейский захват. Это матч. То есть, может, получается, через первый матч начинаете судейский захват, до конца будет судейский. Или второй, когда меняется, вы пойдете на судейский, до конца судейский захват будет.
Any movement in a referee's grip is a warning, not a foul.
Любое движение во время судейского захвата предупреждение, не фаул.
Any two warnings is one foul.
Как всегда, две предупреждения, один фаул.
When you're arm wrestling, if you slip, it goes into a strap unless there's a foul.
Когда разрыв получается, всегда будет разрыв. Не имеет значения, откройте пальцы, там какой типа будет. Не только когда в это время фаул делать, можно будет фаул. Или когда за это уровня можно будет победа. Ну, в принципе, всех разрыв даем завязку.
The elbow cannot go outside the circumference.
Локоть должен быть внутри. То есть вот сюда, это будет фаул.
Okay. The elbows, we will allow small elbow hops, but no position game.
Не судим это маленькие движения, когда есть подрыв. Ну, когда они не дают преимущество. Когда они дают преимущество, это будет фаул.
Okay. The humerus, when it declines, foul.
Это косточка на бицепсе, когда будет чуть-чуть вниз. Думаю, в позиции neutral и losing, это будет фаул. В выигрышно нормально. In a winning position, it's okay. It's legal.
The losing position is the top of the hand pin to the top of the palm, right here. Losing position, here to here.
Это проигрышная позиция будет это уровень. Не здесь, вот сюда, это уровень.
Wrist or knuckles, for
It
example?
depends. It's the same. It can be wrist, it can be fingers.
Right here, right
We're
here.
watching the losing side of the arm. You know, we don't see, we doesn't watch the winning arm. We're watching only the losing, the top of the wrist, top of the fingers. This level is losing position.
Each match, you get 90-second rest, and then you come to the other side of the table.
После каждый матч 90 секунд есть, минута и полтора. Потом меняет место. Ага, Ну, 90 секунд, и вы уже должны быть на стол. Когда 60 секунд начинает, мы скажем, давайте. That means you have 90 seconds to be on the table, but after 60 seconds we will start to invite you to go on the table. Yeah, you know, after you doesn't carry the 90 seconds, you can receive warning. Okay, be focused on this.
If we see your elbow getting close, the referee will give you a verbal. We don't want no fouls. We want to see the match.
Когда мы посмотрим, что ваш локоть можно уходить с подложки, мы, может, скажем, осторожно, локоть.
Okay, this is important. Okay, if you feel there is a discrepancy, when your corner man could come over here and protest the call, the head referee will go to the video and watch, come back and make the call.
Когда вы хотите сделать протест, ваш корнермен, можно, пойдет на стол, оставить это, что он думает протест, мы посмотрим видео и вернуться и даем победу или там какое решение судейское.
You only get one protest unless it gets overturned.
They win protest.
If it's accepted.
They get another one.
Только один протест дается, когда вы выиграете протест, имеете право на еще один. Когда проиграете этот протест, второй не будет.
One protest for the match or for the series?
One protest.
For the whole super match.
For the match. For the match. So you get 5 matches. If you feel there was a wrong call, protest.
Every round is possible to have one problem.
Yes.
Yeah, he's asking for the round or
Каждый round.
Every round, and sometimes you lose the focus.
If you get your
Wasn't it for the whole super match?
That's for the whole super match.
No, because some of them now
They get-
for sure
they
think
get
it's for
another
the round, for every round.
No.
It's one protest per super match.
Well, if you lose,
Yes, but it's one.
then one per round, right?
No, it is.
You
because
you
we get
lose
it
it,
back. Don't-
when you lose it, you lose it. You just
That kind of doesn't make sense though, guys. Kind of doesn't make sense. It's irrelevant whether you win it or
You
lose.
win.
You've only got one
you win until you lose. That's basically it.
Получается, что когда вы проиграете протест, когда проиграете протест, целый матч у вас нет.
Effectively, that is.
You understand it's for the whole match.
I don't complain.
The easier way of saying that.
You must
I was asking for somebody else. How many weeks do you get to make your
The
protest?
better way to say it.
How many weeks?
Protest only, but still if the referee on the screen have chance to watching, he will watching the video.
When we do the
But
referee,
you must make a protest, not we. The referee doesn't make protest.
Okay, so there is no constant video record. And all these are what we do that in protest matching. Based on
Stop the match and say, the referee must wait if they make protest. Yeah, but only if it's like the referee is not able to go in the first stop the match and say we will have constant referees who will watch it all the time, but you must make a protest because he's not able to make a protest.
Да, ну то есть будет рефери, который всегда смотрит видео, но он не будет делать протест за вас. Вы должны вызывать его сами.
also have several cameras, so the video referee can also watch, and we'll know if there's a foul.
Будет много камер и будет легко что смотрит, когда фаул. Есть.
So be careful not to bump the cameras because we have them set in certain spaces.
Да, осторожно делайте с камеры, что нет.
On the referee's grip, there can't be no moving. Okay, none of this. On the referee's grip, you want a fair grip. Your choice is cover or not cover. Okay, no movement like this. Okay, you need to be still from here to here.
Every movement is a warning. That's the reason we have 4 warnings in the referee. No problem, you know, if you move. 4 warnings. Yeah, the 4th one is already done. Yeah.
Every sleep is a strap.
Every slip is a strap. No attention is slip out. You can open your fingers, you can make it fist. Only if you are under the level, that's a pin, parallel pin. Or if you make when you make slip out, you make a foul, that foul can be in a losing position if you lose the match.
Arm wrestlers must protect themselves at all times.
Все спортсмены должны смотреть на себя, да, что он не получается опасно.
You say the small jump, no advantage game is not a foul. If it's a, you say ready, go, and the jump
Don't move, go.
don't move, go, yes, you get it. And he jumps, is that a foul? At the ready, go.
If it's on the go, usually that gain advantage, that would be a foul. Because on the start, the foul on the start is gain advantage.
I'm sure he's asking for a friend.
Before the start of the match, we want to make sure the grip is fair. Okay, center from peg to peg, center from arm wrestler to arm wrestler, level up on top.
We watch shows this center and this center too. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's the reason must to be straight, not bended in this side, not bended in this side too. You know, just straight.
And we need to see the top thumb down.
Looks
Yeah,
like
you
he's
must
asking
see
for
that.
a
But it's oh, you know that's the same as it's not a.
Do we have any questions?
Ну, я думаю, что когда, just a second, когда начинаем, ну так нормально, на мира и на Европа однако rules. Вот кисть должен быть ровно, вот не надо будет так, но тоже и так не надо будет. И центр надо будет точно в середину. И плечи тоже, shoulders must to be straight. Параллельно, плечи надо будет параллельно.
These are the changes outside of the
He asked also for the friend.
So, the athletes, if they want to go straight to strap.
You have the option to go into a strap or a referee's grip. You both must agree.
Если оба спортсмена согласятся, можете
So
согласиться
here
и
is
на
the
страх,
referee,
и на
well,
захват.
the refs will actually ask the athlete, would you like to start
Мы будем спрашивать вам, когда вы приедете на стол, хочете страп матч и хочете судейский захват. Но не забудьте, что когда начинаем на судейский захват, до конца будет.
Yeah, and the rest grip, if it looks like they're not gonna get a grip, the rest can go right to rest grip. As soon as the refs decide it's not gonna.
We explained this already.
No, but that's not fair. 30 seconds is 30 seconds.
No. If the refs can tell, the ref's discretion, if they can tell that it's not gonna get a grip, even in 15 seconds, the refs can.
So the rule 30 seconds doesn't work.
We
No,
don't want to spend so much time for
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but this is my time where I want to set up nicely. So how you want to take it because you think I'll not? Maybe I'll get good grip in 27 seconds.
Even in this is even in the
This is only one time.
Look at this.
You can wait.
This is in the rules already.
Even in the World Championship, we have this in the rules. If you are not ready and if the referee sees it's not ready and you cannot get it in the normal grip, before 30 seconds we give the ref grip. It's a referee decision.
Make an attempt.
I know, but I would like to feel my opponent, touch him that way. That's
Yeah, we're gonna enforce the rules. The rules weren't enforced before. We're gonna enforce the rules that are already there. Same with WAC.
okay.
So, any questions? We'll start with this side.
Вопрос есть, вот здесь начинаем.
Yeah, I can ask one question. I always give this question. We start for G or for all?
Because
For
G.
for
The
G.
last time you say G, and for O you release your hands, and you told me you haven't released your hands, and I moved.
No,
So
it's a.
I
it's
want
a-
from you to be clear
Yeah.
before you say go, just release the hands.
I'm sorry, but it's a small problem with the when you're watching something in YouTube and the voice is not in the same time like a video. It's the video and the voice. It's not the same times. You can ask the technicals; they can explain you. Sometimes you see it's I move my hands, but still, yeah, the voice is delayed. But really, on the tournament, when I say go, I lift my, it's at the same time. Go. In G, I lift my hands out. He2, Oleg's 2, and
I know, but in the past,
Look,
I've been like, I get fouled for that when you say go and I move and say faster. So that's what is worrying me.
yeah,
Because this time my opponent is the fastest, yeah? And if I don't start on the time, I
he will receive. If he not start on the time, he will receive warning for sure.
The referees today is don't move, go. So as soon as the hands go, you go.
I know, but this have to be so quick, like don't move, go, like this. And then is everyone, bam, yeah, it's clear. We will see.
Okay. Questions?
When you say the elbow, is it any part of the elbow or the tip of the elbow?
Tip.
Actually, I have one more question.
Только вверх. Кончик.
Questions?
Yeah, I have a question. You say when the elbow is coming on the edge or something, you give a warning to come back or something?
Yeah.
How I understand?
If going close to the edge, you see you pull, and your elbow over.
Okay, so this rule, it will work with crossing shoulder center.
Yeah.
If I will be close or like,
Yeah.
and you will tell me coming go back.
Yeah.
And if I go back, you say everything fine.
I would say shoulder, but don't stop the match when I say this. Stop the match when we say stop. And that's it, stop the match. Because if we say you elbow or shoulder, don't stop the match. Just we pointed to see what's
Okay,
happening.
nice. That's nice. Little warning helps.
Is the king's move allowed?
We don't have king's move. And we said the humerus bone declined position is not allowed in losing or neutral position.
Being that question came up again, this, okay, this in the neutral or losing position, wow, no warning.
What about too much speaking?
Too much speaking?
Yes. You're opponent too much speak when you do referees speak and be safe for you. Fucking Kalina! Fucking Kalina!
No limit.
Okay.
No problem. It's okay. Just worry about yourself.
So if you speaking different language, it's not a problem.
A question from Nubo in Iraq.
You don't understand what I say half the time anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
Just
I worry about myself.
Hold still. Let's
Keep
take
worrying because I worry maybe I
take
can
one at a time.
fall. Protect that arm.
Yeah, present one at a time, right here.
So since the referee grip might be a very common thing, what about the strap match in the referee grip? I remember back in the days at WAF, if we have a match with referee grip plus the strap, we would first apply the strap and then maybe have a small position and then start the referee grip.
After we apply the strap, we're
Yeah.
starting with the referee.
Because sometimes I heard this before, but I almost have to.
If you are
This is what happens.
just a second, if you are fast, we make a strap
Right there.
and make this sign, you have time maybe to do this. But after this sign, you must stop moving.
How fast are you?
Okay, so the referee grip actually starts after the strap application.
Yeah, exactly. And starting with the same things all the time, we asking about how you want to close over. After that, we fix the center. And when you fix the center, we say don't move the center. We start with the shoulder. After we fix the shoulder, we say don't move your shoulder, don't move your shoulder, and we start to close the grip.
So first and second, make it easy after the strap and the referee grabs your hands, no more movement.
Right.
Unless referee says.
Yes.
I have one more actually. Now imagine if, can I come to the table?
Yes, of course.
I'm just thinking in the referee grip, if I have just a situation, scenario, random scenario, imagine I'm fighting Laletin, and he's a very tall guy. Normally the center of the bat is kind of here, but maybe he wants to use his advantage and maybe he wants to start here, right? So he will start here. Meanwhile, maybe I like to be at the very back. So all of a sudden I'm very short, he's very long, right? How do you guys solve that?
So we start in the center. If you can't have the webbing in the center, you put your elbows in the center and then we adjust. The referee will adjust.
What about this move? When you pull, you move like this. Why it's possible?
Look, if you have contact, it's legal. Когда контакт есть, все нормально. When you don't have a contact, that actually give you advantage because you move this way. That will be foul.
When you do like this,
If you do faster during the fight, if you do faster and that doesn't gain advantage, that will be warning and not stop the match. Когда быстро, так на мир тоже, когда быстро вот делать, это получается предупреждение и не закончится матч.
One more quickly. Now, during the referee grip, I noticed it's very common for you guys to lower the hand a little bit. Can you come in? Meanwhile, maybe I like to be always like this. Is it okay if I just push my hand here?
So we want to make sure that the webbing is level.
Right.
And what we will do is give you the option to move your hand to make it level. So if you're like this, we tell you get it level from moving back.
Yeah, but we still will put your fingers down, and when we close you, we will close you to the maximum of the knuckle.
But why do you need to put the fingers down?
To be the same position in the beginning and close to the maximum. Because if you're starting like this, after when you close you will cover his knuckle.
No, but if I can promise I will not.
You will.
Okay, Christo, I promise you.
We'll demonstrate a referee grip right here. Okay.
Look here.
Needs to be flat, not like this, but flat.
Yep.
Not like this, straight.
Straight.
Okay, open.
Yep.
Level right here,
Right.
thumbs down.
I'm done.
Before we close, do you want it covered or like this?
Cover.
You want it covered? Okay. So this man covered, this man not.
No, cover.
You want to cover too? Okay. So we close your hands. Don't move. Go.
No, I don't.
Okay.